sitting there with a balloon one day and twisting it around, pushing it on the inside, trying to figure out how to get it done, and I pulled my fingers away, and I had that happen, where the knot was on the inside. Like, awesome. How the hell did I do that? Took me 3 days to figure out. Took me 3 days to figure out what exactly happened, and it took me months to figure out actually how to do it and to teach people what was going on there and to be able to do it repeatedly to understand what it was. So I will show you now how to tie a knot on the inside of a balloon, and it's one of those things where, you know, it works great when nobody's watching. When people are watching, it never seems to work, but we will try to persevere here. And let me see if I have more of a transparent balloon. I don't know if yellow will work any better. We'll give this a shot. So the key is this, I don't inflate, I inflate it maybe about 2/3 of the way before it starts to get to that critical point and wants to pop. You don't want to play around with the balloon too much, because what will happen is it'll get too stretched out and it won't do the thing. That was the first mistake I made, is I'd take one balloon, I'd play with it for about a half an hour. Dumb idea. So we take a balloon, and I'll show you the method quickly, then we'll try and break it down slowly. These are basically regular decorator balloons. So now I'm going to push this knot on the inside, okay, which is, anybody go to vet school? No? Okay. No reason I was asking that. I then stick my finger in there in kind of an oblong way, and I'm going to wrap this around and then quickly pull my finger out. Now, the key is to get several rotations around your finger and to quickly pull your finger out. Now, sometimes you'll get this sort of false knot. That's a real one there, okay? You'll get a false one where it starts to fuse onto itself. That's not what you want. You want to have it where you actually have a knot, so when you go push your finger in there, it doesn't come undone. So as you can see, we'll use our magic of our... So nice of you guys to set this up for me to have that there. All right, that does not work as well as the red, so we'll use red. Way to plan this out, Mr. Magic. Finger goes in, okay? I'm going to grip that with these fingers here. I'm gripping that nozzle, okay? Be sure to cut your fingernails, by the way. Duh, okay? Take this finger, and I'm going to push in and sideways. I'm going to push down, and I'm going to wrap this. I'm holding on to that stem. I'm going to wrap that around my finger and then rapidly pull my finger out so it unravels onto itself. When you try it, you'll understand. Okay? So, finger goes in. I'm going to twist it to the side. I'm wrapping that stem around my finger, and I'm going to wrap it from the top and then down and then back, which increases the chances of it wrapping around. And right now, I sound like a madman as I explain this. Like, oh yeah, of course, okay? So, finger goes in. And he used an opaque balloon too, guys. Finger goes in, and you just wrap that around your finger. When you put your finger in a balloon, you'll understand, okay? You'll know what I'm talking about, all right? Okay? And then rapidly pull it out like so, and then you get this. It's how babies are made. After they're born and they take the umbilical cord. It's true fact. It should be. I mean, imagine you've got a belly button kind of on the inside. I mean, you have like Audi, and then you kind of have like semi there, but if you did that, that would be really cool. It'd be like the coolest thing to do at a party. Like, check this out. I've digressed. Okay, so anyhow, as you can see, as you can plainly see from the camera across the room as I shove it in front of here, there we go. That's what it looks like there. And if we silhouette, there's the knot, okay? One more time, I'll show you this, then we'll move along, all right? Balloon. Trust me, just do this. Just get a balloon and do this, okay? Balloon. Left hand grabs the nozzle. Perhaps this would be better in a workshop. Take the finger, shove it in there. Okay, I'm going to shove it in there. I'm going to rotate that stem all the way around it. Okay, and then pull that out as quick as I can so it unravels onto itself and creates a kind of a loop knot. So, twist. These people here are real excited watching this. Yes, sir.
So in all seriousness, you don't want to use loop.
What's that?
You don't want to use...
The best thing to do is use like a clear balloon. If red is good, because red's probably the most translucent of ones. If you use standard like decorator balloons...
Sorry, I'm talking about lubricant. Because you want it to stick and pull out, right?
No
I'm asking the tough question.
No lubricant. No lubricant. No. I thought you said blue. I'm like, what do you think it's blue? Don't use... Don't use lubricant for this trick. The reason is what makes this work is you get a little friction, and when you pull on it, the latex knots onto itself, and when it rubs against itself, you get kind of a weld, which is good. The longer you leave this sit, the tighter it will be. So I'll set up one. That's on a bed too. Why are you asking me these questions, okay? This is a family show. Okay, so to hell with this. Let's move on. No. What you want to do is if the balloon gets too stretched, it won't knot onto itself. It'll be too loose. If you use a lubricant or something, it'll slide free. What you want is like that kind of like that chalky when you first get a balloon. That's what works best. And so I stick my finger in, I grab that, I twist that around my finger, and then I let go and pull that back out. You have to just put a balloon in your hands and do this. And I know you guys are so excited after watching me do this, you can't wait to do that. But if you use any kind of lubricant or something like that, it'll slide free too much. Any questions? Please, mercifully no. Okay, moving right along. It's a fun thing to give away, I swear.
When I first learned this trick, I couldn't believe that you weren't on like CNN for this or something. Like man discovers way to tie a balloon on inside.
Exactly. That was not me. What I love about this is I love magic, and it's like a great thing to do is the last thing you do because you create this artifact that you then hand out. And with the red ones, red is good. And again, the reason I don't use clear ones, which maybe would be good for explanation, the reason I don't use clear ones is you can just use this any place you have balloons. Just pick up a balloon and you can do this. And with the red one, everybody here, you can clearly see that if I don't put my fat head in front of there, and from there you got a very good view. You can see that knot inside of there, and it's a really cool. It's an impossibility. It's an impossibility that's just done with a balloon. That you can go get a bunch of balloons and then create that for somebody. You can put a playing card inside of there. You can put your business card inside of there and leave it for there. The air will stay inside of here for months. Okay, because it's magic. I have no idea why. Okay, so that's inversion. Any questions? All right. So, all right, let's move. Oh gosh, yes.